They call it Black Monday because 23 years ago today, the world witnessed one of the worst stock market crashes in U.S. history. None more so than the men and women of the New York Stock Exchange. We had a chance to meet just a few that recall that very day. On October 19, 1987, the Dow sank more than 500 points in a single session. The S&P dropped more than 20%, marking the worst single-day percentage loss Wall Street had ever suffered. $1 trillion in value was erased from the markets. A 5-year bull market came to an end as fears of an impending recession began, and the New York financial industry lost an estimated 15,000 jobs. Recently, we met with 4 veteran traders at the legendary Harry's Bar, just blocks from the New York Stock Exchange, about their recollections of Black Monday and how it compares with the flash crash in May, when the Dow lost almost 1,000 points in just 20 minutes before partially recovering.
First of all, back to 87, for most of us that were there, it was the worst day we've ever experienced, the closest the institution ever came to a panic.
The bell rang at 4 o'clock, and we're still there at 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, just picking up the paper and trying to figure it all out. And I remember going home and looking at my wife saying, it's over. We're going to lose everything.
Was the most dangerous day of all was the Tuesday after, the day after, because the market had opened up 200 points, and suddenly it rolled over, and it went back into negative territory. And you could hear an audible gasp on the floor.
Fast forward now to May, when we had the flash crash, Ted. Is there more uncertainty now with the advent of electronic trading?
That is the result of a brand new market system which nobody really understands. I mean, I know all the fingers point at the institution that sent the order, but the reality is, for me, that it's the mechanism that basically allowed that to happen. And the scary thing is, I think it will happen again and again and again.
The next day, you didn't know if the trade was good or if it was bad. They were going to cancel the trade. Was there someone on the other side? You just didn't know.
When you see rushes of sell orders that don't seem natural, you turn to one another quickly and say, this looks unusual. You want to make sure that you minimize the damage. And that, I think, was part of what was missing on May the 6th.
I think people agree that you need to have a combination of both, and that speed is obviously not the best thing all the time.